I'm telling you.
I'm right here. You need to get out my face. You don't have to address me like that. You can say whatever you need to say from right there. You don't have to get in my face.
You don't get to tell me what to do.
And you don't get to tell me what to do.
Yes, I do.
Okay, but say it from over there. And these is just regular shorts. This is how I walk through the airport.
What's up, besties? I am back with another video. I hope that you are staying safe. I hope that you're staying moisturized. And I hope that you are minding your own business like the good Lord has intended. So Tanasia Grayer is saying that she was denied entry on a Spirit Airlines flight from Miami to Chicago over her shorts. Now, she claims she came up in there with these shorts on, right? Now, Tanasia Grayer is saying that she was stunned when a Spirit Airlines employee told her that she couldn't board her flight on July 16th due to her outfit. Now, her blue short set reportedly violated a dress code that Spirit allegedly introduced in January of 2025. And so that tightened their rules on the passengers' attire. So what began as a dress code dispute, it quickly escalated, leading to Tanasia's sister, Jessica, being arrested. So Jessica had to spend the night in jail too. And so here's the story as to what happened.
News Miami. Tension at the ticket counter when a passenger is denied entry onto a Miami flight to Chicago.
She called us to look into what happened after she was told it happened because her shorts were too short. The incident escalating from there, landing her sister in jail overnight. CBS News Miami's Ted Scouten joins us live from MIA with new reaction from Spirit. Ted?
Yeah, we've been looking into this story all day after we got that phone call from that passenger. This all began as a sister's trip to Miami and ended with one of them in jail.
Need your boarding pass, please?
Tension at the ticket counter after Tanasia Grayer is told she can't board her flight home to Chicago. She reached out to us after it happened.
I'm right here.
I'm telling you.
I'm right here. You need to get out my face. You don't have to address me like that. You can say whatever you need to say from right there. You don't have to get in my face.
You don't get to tell me what to do.
And you don't get to tell me what to do. Okay, but say it from over there. And these is just regular shorts. This is how I walk through the airport. This is how I walk through the airport with these shorts on. With my robe. This is exactly how I have my clothes.
It all started when Grayer said she was denied boarding because of her outfit. She's wearing the same thing today because her luggage made it onto the flight even though she didn't. She also tells us she wore similar shorts when she flew to Miami on Sunday.
We were getting ready to board the plane, and the lady at the front desk, she stopped me and said, "You're not getting on a plane like that." So I looked at her and I said, "Like what?" She said, "With those shorts."
Wearing her bathrobe over her outfit, Grayer said her clothes were not revealing.
They said that you can't have the bottom or your butt out. That's why this robe is on. That's why this robe is on, so that I'm not too revealing. If it was a problem with me wearing this robe, I was in the airport for 40 minutes. Y'all should have told me that. That way I could have went and changed my clothes or put anything else on. I'm confused. I'm confused. This is crazy. This is insane.
The voice you hear in the background is Grayer's sister, Jessica Kordaleski. She was arrested, accused of disorderly conduct.
They treated me like a real criminal.
Now out of jail, the sisters are both ready to get back to Chicago.
I'm going home. Getting on a flight and going home.
Did you get
done with Miami? We ain't never coming here again. Miami at all. Ever.
And just a little while ago, we got a statement from Spirit Airlines saying, in part, "Our records show a guest was not in compliance with our contract of carriage and refused to comply when provided an opportunity to do so. The guest and their travel companion were eventually denied boarding after displaying disruptive behavior." Now, I did speak to them just a little while ago. They are getting onto another flight, a different airline tonight, to get back home to Chicago. I also asked, "Are you wearing the same outfit?" And she said, no, she doesn't want any problems. She just wants to get home. Live at MIA, Ted.
So was the airlines right for putting her off the plane for the way that she was dressed? I mean, baby, you came up to the front. You came up there with a house coat on. You came up there with a house coat on. And then that outfit that you got on, the blue outfit that I got right up here, baby, those are boy shorts. Those are underwear. Those are drawers. So yes, I do feel like that was very inappropriate. So let's go over the new rules that they said that they made in 2025. So it says that the updated contract of carriage now states that passengers may be denied boarding if the passenger is barefoot or inadequately clothed, see-through, and says, i.e., see-through clothing, not adequately covered, exposed breasts, buttocks, or other private parts, or whose clothing or article, including body art, is lewd, obscene, or offensive in nature, or if they have offensive odor unless caused by a qualified disability. So they're basically saying that if you come up in there dressed inappropriate, you got on something see-through, your body ain't covered right, you got your breast exposed, your bottom exposed, your other private parts exposed, and and if you have any type of offensive body piercings or body art tattoos or whatever, that's acceptable because you're on an airplane where millions of people sit each and every day. Don't nobody want to go after you sitting on your bare booty, and then why would you want to go after somebody else sitting after their bare booty? So I get it. I mean, there has to be some decency and some order somewhere along the line. I'm just saying. So I mean, but do y'all feel like that was just too much? Me personally, I teach my daughter, don't go out the house looking any kind of way. And my mother taught me the same way. I can't go to my mailbox with my bonnet on. I can't go to the corner store with my bonnet on. I wasn't made like that. So let alone can I go somewhere with a house coat on. That's just not my style at all. That is highly inappropriate to me. And do I feel like they should have sent her home? Yes, I do. Because first of all, you showing up to the gate with this house coat on. We don't know what you got on up under there. Hell, for all they know, she could have been naked up under there, and you practically were. Because all you had on was some drawers and a sports bra. That's practically what you had on. Like you basically came there naked. Who does that? I don't know, but y'all let me know down below. What do y'all think about this? Is this acceptable or no? I don't know anymore. But anyways, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm on the road to 2K. Y'all help me get there. I'll holler at y'all later.